A large number of people in their 40s and younger have grown up with the internet in their everyday lives. For them, understanding the risks has become second nature. For many of you, however, the internet may have been of little concern or use until recently when your family members began to share pictures and videos of their children on social media. As social media, online transactions, and email become a part of your everyday life, it's important to be aware of internet safety and etiquette. According to Marie Jobling in Generations magazine, social media is a powerful tool for seniors to stay connected to friends, family, and activities. To make the most of this opportunity, it's important to understand basic online communication etiquette. It's important to remember private conversations need to be in a direct message, or DM as they're called, not on the wall of the social media page for the public to see. When writing those messages, you should be aware of internet communication standards. For example, internet users tend to think of messages written in all capital letters or all caps as yelling. You should also understand lingo and abbreviations such as LOL, which stands for laugh out loud. There are others like TTYL, talk to you later, IMO, in my opinion, and many, many more. Be patient with people's response time. Not everyone can reply immediately for reasons varying from poor cell signal to work and parenting responsibilities. We've all been in that large department store and not had good cell service. And if you don't have good cell service, your internet's not any better. While social media can be wonderful for maintaining relationships, it can be a dangerous source of misinformation, or as many now like to call it, fake news. According to Saunders and Jess in their article in Psychology Press, older adults are more susceptible to memory distortion than younger adults. Because of this, you have to be particularly careful to avoid falling for misinformation. Consider the agenda of the people who are writing the article. Are they trying to sensationalize something to get you to overreact to it, or is it something worth repeating? Make sure the source is reliable. Use sources like BBC, NPR, or various other reliable news sources. Even familiar news sources sometimes can report false information. You can combat this by trying to verify it by using a fact-checking website such as Snopes.com before you repeat what you've read, particularly if the information seems unbelievable. While believing this information can be unfortunate and embarrassing, there is a more dangerous threat with social media and online interactions in the form of fraud. Criminals do prey on the sentiments of the elderly. While most people know not to send $10,000 to a prince in a country they've never heard of, there are genuine risks. In Jill Andreski Fraser's article, Are You Scam Bait?, she explains a type of fraud known as phishing, where criminals will try to steal your account information by posing as a legitimate company. No legitimate company will ever ask you for your account information or PIN numbers, whether it is over the phone or in an email. Sometimes companies will try to lure you with a free trial period, but they will require a credit card and may continue to charge subscription fees long after you have discontinued their use. Though there are many risks to using the internet, there are many rewards that make it worthwhile. You just have to be aware of how you're communicating, with whom you are communicating, and whether or not the information you are repeating is factual. If you're ever in doubt, just ask your grandkids. They likely already know what to do.